Hi. So, I decided to make a video because I hadn't in a while, and I kind of like doing them. But anyways, and I'm sorry that my voice kind of sounds like this. It's because I have like a weird sore throat, cold type thing. I just kind of have a really scratchy voice, but it's gonna be sexy, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be super sexy. Just kidding. No, no, it's not. Nope, nope, nope. And excuse me. Um, I appreciate Alex asking me questions and making other people ask me questions. I appreciate that. And if you keep seeing me look to my left, it's because I wrote the questions down. I'm just looking at them to see what the next question is, but yeah, so I guess let's get this started, I guess. So I'm going to start off with Alex's questions right now. First one is, what is my favorite flavor of hamburger helper? And I would have to say a cheeseburger macaroni. I know it's kind of lame, but that shit is good. It's delicious. And then second question, do I moisturize? The answer is yes, I do. I have, even though I have wonderful skin that people like to tell me that I have, I do have a very, very mild case of plaque psoriasis, and then I also have eczema underneath my eyes, so I have to keep my skin nice and moist. So if you want me to put the lotion on the skin before I get the hose, I'm all good for you guys. And then she asks, what is a thing, trait, or skill that I pride myself for? I would have to say I'm a very caring person. This is also probably one of my downfalls. Also, it's the fact that I care so much. I always make the extra. I go take the extra step for my friendships, even though sometimes the other person doesn't do the same for me, which sucks. But that's just how I am. I have a big heart, I guess. And if you need someone, I'm always there for you. That is just how I am. Yeah. And then she asked me what my favorite Nintendo 64 game was, and I never had a Nintendo 64, and none of my friends usually had a Nintendo 64, but the one friend that did, I would probably have to say Mario Kart or Zelda, because those are like the only games that she had, and I was terrible at Mario Kart. I was alright in Zelda. Zelda's just kind of badass to begin with. And then she asked, what is my favorite Hiddles look? And I have to say that it's probably, I think, I don't know. I have to say probably it's like a tie between UNICEF. Tom, I just love that look on him. He looks so good. And then I forget if it was Moscow Tom, but it wasn't the one with the leather jacket. It was kind of, he looked like a professor, and it had the waistcoat, waistcoat, and then it had the tie, and it was rolled up, had the sleeves rolled up and stuff like that. It was one of the things, promotions that he did either in Russia or Rome. I'm not too sure, but it's a very sexy look. And then she asks, what is the longest I've ever driven? I would probably have to say when I took a little spontaneous road trip from my house to LA, which is like 7-8 hours away. That's probably the longest I've driven with it. Yeah. And then, oh, what is my favorite pet? I mean, I absolutely adore my dog, Addie. We call her Addie Monster, but she's a dorky golden retriever, and I just love her. She's absolutely adorable. She's all mine. No one else's. Even though she likes everyone else in my family probably better than me, but that's okay, I guess. And then she asked me who my favorite person is. I would have to say, besides Alex, it'd probably be my mom. Even though we get along pretty well, and even though we get in fights, she's still my favorite person in like the world, because she is always constantly there for me, and I just love her. She's just a great mom, even though she thinks she's a terrible mom, but she's not. She's fantastic. And then she asked which one I preferred, Hemsworth's hair or biceps, and I would say both, but then it would be like a hairy bicep, and that's just kind of disgusting. But I do like his hair, but then his biceps, it's the man. I mean, that man is Thor. He is Thor. If you get where that's from, I love you guys forever. I guess it's like a tie. I mean, like, he's got fabulous hair. I mean, like, I'm liking it. I like it longer. I mean, like, the style that he has now, like the shorter but longer hair. I mean, like, I didn't like his hair when it was like super long. I'm not a big fan of that, but I like the medium length hair that he has. Excuse me. She asked Oreo, cookie or cream, and I am a team cream. I just like the cream so much better than the cookie. I mean, both of them are fantastic together, but I'm team cream. And then she asked me what's my favorite shirt in my closet, and I would have to say at the moment it would be this shirt. Yes. If I go anywhere, I like on a trip or anything like that, I will wear that. It's just so fucking comfortable, and it's just lovely, and I absolutely love it. And then she asked, what is my current favorite song? And right now, at the moment, is Things We Lost in the Fire by Bastille. It's just, I just really got into that song. And it's just nice. It's got a nice groove to it. And then she said, would you rather eat cat food or dog food for a week? And I don't know if she's talking about wet food or dry food, but probably not the wet food, because I probably wouldn't be able to take the, I don't know, the sliminess of it. But then I probably would have to say dog food. Wouldn't it taste more like meaty stuff? I mean, like, cat food probably tastes all seafoody, and I'm not a big fan of seafood, so probably dog food. Yeah. And then, thanks for those questions, Alex. Thank you. Now I'm moving on to Katie, and she asked me what is my favorite video game. And again, I am actually not a big video game player, but when I did play video games, it was like on the old school Nintendo thing where you had to blow into the cartridge, and you had to blow it inside, blow into the console, and then hopefully you prayed to the gods that it would work. And so, but it would probably be the Super Mario's game with I think it was 3, Super Mario 3, the one where he turned into the raccoon, and then the one also the probably Duck Hunt. So, and then she asked, "What is my favorite pastime when I'm bored?" I would probably have to say writing. I like writing and stuff like that, but it's not like anything fancy. It's just for myself and stuff like that. And then she asked, "Is there any particular comfort food that is my favorite?" And it's probably bland, but I like mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes, like with actually where you have to skim the potatoes and stuff like that. I like it. I can't eat like instant mashed potatoes because it tastes gross to me. I can't do it. I just really can't. And then she asked, what is my favorite snacks, and I probably have to say like Sun Chips or gummy bears or gummy worms or anything like that. Or I like just like cheese too. That's always good. And then she asked me what my favorite soda was, and I would have to say it'd probably be, it's like a 3-way tie with Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, or Mug's Root Beer. I love Mug's Root Beer. And then yeah. And then that was all the questions Katie asked. And then now it's on to Alana. I'm probably saying that wrong, and I apologize if I am. She asks, what is my favorite Tom Hiddleston role? And I mean, I'm like, straight to mind, it goes to Loki. He's such a badass Loki. He's just amazing at it. But then I want to say, even though I've never seen the movie, I'm probably going to say that Adam's going to be probably my favorite role from Only Lovers Left Alive. But until I see the movie, it's probably also his portrayal of Henry the Fourth. I mean, not Henry the Fourth. I mean Prince Hal and Henry the Fifth. I think in the Hall of Crown. I think he does such an amazing job as that. It's just fantastic, and I just like him. Plus, I like his ginger look. I do. I really do like his ginger look. And then she asked me if I had to live on any planet besides Earth, which one would it be? And I would have to say Pluto, just because Pluto needs some love. And even though technically he is not a planet anymore, in my mind, he will always be a planet, and he needs even more love than being rejected by NASA. And then she asked, if you could spawn into any video game, which would it be? And probably, as messed up as this sound, I'd probably go for Slender Man. Just because I like scary games, and it'd be awesome just to be in that game. And then she asked, what is my favorite myth/legend? And I mean, the whole vampire myth type thing is absolutely awesome. I mean, like, it'd be so cool to be a vampire. Yes, if you get lonely, because you would never die when everyone else that you love passes away. It'd be lonely, but it'd be so badass. It would. I mean, like, I think I could rock the vampire look. But again, that is just me. And also, I mean, to just name off a few, like, urban legends, like Bloody Mary, I'm like, who has never done Bloody Mary when they were younger, when you're home alone and just turn off the lights in the bathroom and just say it. That is awesome. And I love the urban legend of the hook, about where the couple's making out in the car, and then the girl hears scratching on the car door, and then she makes her boyfriend check, and there's a hook, and yeah, I absolutely love that. It's just, I mean, any kind of urban legend is kind of awesome. Excuse me. I mean, well, and if those wasn't kind of what you were hoping for, I mean, I am also fascinated by any like Greek mythology or Roman mythology. I think that it's just absolutely fascinating. It just is. I mean, the whole Medusa thing, that's, and then like Hercules and all, Zeus and all that stuff, it just fascinates me. But yeah, well, that is it. I appreciate the three of you sending me questions, even if Alex did force you to do it. I still appreciate it, and thank you for watching this, even though it may not be super exciting. But yeah, I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, so I guess this is going to be me signing off for now. So thank you guys. Bye.